let's talk about our next liberating structure, that is discovery and action dialogue, called as DAD. So the purpose of this structure is actually to engage the people who are facing the problem. It's in a community issue, it could be a team issue. Along with those people, discover the problem, right, and then try to find out a common solution to it. The good thing about this structure is, since the people, the frontline people who are facing this problem are involved, it actually creates the ownership of the problem as well as the solution. That that is a, came out through their behavior also, right? This actually helps in building in a team bonding in a community, right, where people from different groups are involved and working on a common problem, right? And the other thing is, in this structure, there is it is not like that someone else, or maybe the consulting company or someone outside the group, has come up with a solution and that solution has been imposed on the group. No, here the solution has been identified by the group and now they own it. That is the beauty of this structure. The elements, it starts with making an invitation, inviting the group, right? Sharing the common problem, right? And it has a group of 7 questions. The next slide has those questions, right? And the way it works is, we need a facilitator, the person who is going to facilitate the discussion. Along with the facilitator needs someone for recording the findings, and the recorder. The group size can be between 5 to 15 people. Sometimes you need some software or a projector or any other tool for recording the findings. It's always good to have a diversity, people from different roles, different experience, to be part of the group. The way it started, starting with with the problem statement. Right? But before that, I think given a brief about the structure. Hey, this is what we are going to do. Right? And then ask those 7 questions one by one. Everyone should get an opportunity to answer each and every question. The overall, it may take between 15 to 60 minutes to cover all the questions. Once the questions are covered, then your recorder may summarize the findings and come up with an action item. And you need an agreement from all the participants on those action items. Right? So think about it. And before that, let me share the questions also. These are the different questions you have, the facilitator is going to ask. Now think about it. Now imagine a scenario where you are the facilitator, right? You are facilitating this structure, right? And there is for example, the cross team dependency issue in your Scrum team, in your Agile team, or maybe any team. There is a dependency issue, right, across multiple teams, right? So you are going to explain the structure, then you invite people, whomsoever wants to be part of it, right? And you start with the very first question. How do you know that when we are struggling with a cross-team dependency, there's a cross-team dependency in the group, right? So, and everyone should get an opportunity to answer that question. And then you keep building on top of it, right? How do you contribute effectively to solving the cross-team dependency issue? You never know. There are chances that within a team, maybe they may already be solving that issue, but the other team may or may not be aware of those practices. So this question actually helps in 2 ways. First is, it helps you in figuring out what other individuals or groups are doing in the team, how they are solving it. And second part of it is actually how you are mitigating it, how you are not getting into this problem, right? And this it continues with the rest of the questions. Once, if you look at the tricks and traps, so as you are going to be the facilitator, you have to make sure that people are comfortable, they are feeling safe, in answering to those questions. Create an informal, maybe a psychological safe environment for everyone, right? As a facilitator, you are going to talk as less as you can. Let it come from the participant, right? And don't get into making in a judgment. Don't make a statement like, "Hey, this isn't a great idea." Right? By making that statement, you are actually indirectly saying that the whatever we have heard or discussed so far was not so great. No, let the participant decide what is really great. Right? Your job as a facilitator is to keep asking those questions, keep probing the participant. Make sense? Good. Moving on, some of the examples we already discussed about the cross-team dependencies. This structure can be used in finding out a common solution for solving the cross-team dependency. And if you go to any organization, any product, any group, there is always an issue with the cross-team dependency. We can't remove them, but there should be a way to better manage them. And that this structure can help you in coming up with those ideas for better management of cross-team dependency. Similarly, if you are working in a multi-team environment on a common product, how can you improve your definition of done? If you are working with an organization where there is always a resistance to new ideas, new innovation, right? This structure can help you in coming up with a common ground, common agreement. How can you overcome resistance to new ideas? Right? And similarly, for a leadership team, about the psychological safety, right? This structure will be very helpful, right? Think about asking in a question: when did you feel safe to speak up or challenge an idea? Which indirectly we are saying that when did you feel psychologically safe? You felt that, hey, you won't be, this will not go against you if you ask this question, right? And what made that possible? Was it your leader because of whom you were okay, right? Was it because of the group, or was it because of the environment? All good. So use this structure for coming up, for discovering, or maybe I would say it's not discovering you, the problem is already there, but maybe having a discussion about the problem as well as discovering the solution, a common solutions coming from the frontline people for the problem. As always, the structure is actually inspired from this book, right? And there is a website, liberatingstructure.com. You can find all those details there. From AgileWoW, we are in a training, coaching, and consulting company. We offer different certification courses. You are most welcome to join. Right? It's in online mode as well as in a face-to-face. Some of the courses are only for corporates. We don't do public classes, but rest of them are for public and corporate both. The services offered by Scrum from AgileWoW, helping teams creating their definition of done, helping teams delivering their product in 1 month or less, helping organization in setting up in a community of practice, maybe for product ownership, for Scrum Master, for testing, for AI, helping team in their continuous improvement cycle by setting up or doing their retrospective in a more professional way. We have another service called as Trainer. This is for coaches, trainers, consultant, right, who want to use social media for their personal branding. We have, as an AgileWoW, we have different events spread across the entire year, right? And we are always looking for organization who would like to host these events. What do we need from the organization? We don't need much. We need maybe a space where 50 to 70 people can sit. We need a projector, some tea, coffee, and lunch arrangement for the participant, right? And this is going to be free for everyone. Not only for your employees, it's for external people also. And the way it helps you as an organization is it actually creates a vibe within the organization. It creates a learning culture. It creates a brand for your organization. And actually, it enables you for more hiring opportunities also. You are most welcome to connect with us. Join the AgileWoW community on WhatsApp, LinkedIn, or Instagram. I hope it was helpful. Thank you.